Whoa, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free.
Okay, next question.
I'm a horse football coach right now.
You know, it got shoved up, shoved it up. It got shoved, right?
Crazy things going on, which we'll get into, but let's jump into the Michigan State basketball team first. Since our last episode, wins over Penn State 76-72 and win over Toledo 92-69. I think we could probably talk about both games kind of in conjunction with each other. Obviously, we can start with Penn State. That one a little too close for comfort, I would say.
Yeah. I think I said on our episode previewing that I wanted to see one of those 40-point conference blowout wins. That is not what we got at all.
No.
They a little too close, little worrisome for that, and a lot of loose balls that ended up in their hands when they should have been in ours.
Yeah, some sloppy play. I'm really getting frustrated with the missed layups. Like that's just we had to stop that. Like, why can't you just sometimes just dunk it? Like, I don't even know why the ball's in the air. Like, just put the ball in the basket with your hands.
AJ Hogarth School of Basketball.
Okay. Yeah, that game was just a classic. What the hell? Like, I was turning around. Oh yeah, I forgot MSU's playing. Oh, we're losing. Okay, like, all right, let's do it. Divine intervention, though.
If you would have told me before the game that Divine Intervention was going to score 23 points, I would have thought it was a 40-point blowout.
Yeah. It's I don't know. His 3-point shooting definitely surprised me in that one. I did not know he had that in the bag as well.
What did you guys think of him starting at the 2?
It's an interesting move. I never would have thought to put him there. To me, he was a point, like he came as a point guard and wasn't, an off guard, a 2 guard, but filled it in pretty well with the way he played. So, and I kind of like that dynamic of having the 2 point guards on the floor at the same time, kind of like what they did with Holloman last year.
Yeah.
There's a little bit. I mean, he's not as strong defensively as Holloman was, but it kind of gives you a couple floor generals and a couple different ways to see the floor at the same time.
It is nice to have 2 ball handlers on the floor. Sometimes it's when we don't have a second ball handler and it's just Fears, it's a little bit. There's definitely some concerns there. I don't know if this was just an early season Izzo mixing it up. Let's see what we can do, or if it was sending a message to like Kurtang, Fort, who has not played well.
I feel like he's definitely sending a message to Fort in some way between the 2 games. We'll get to that later, but
probably a little bit of message sending there, and I don't know. And then Wojcik came off as the backup point guard last night in the Toledo game. Just some interesting stuff going on right now, I'd say.
Yeah, I feel like there's been a little too much Wojcik in there, especially with the defensive end. I mean, they just kind of pick on him.
Mm-hmm.
But I was looking at the box score right before we got on here just to see if anything stood out, and Wojcik played almost twice as much as Trey Fort did yesterday. So they're definitely sending a message to transfer there.
Yeah, that's a little doghouse action. What do you say so myself? But also we were also up by like 30 within 10 minutes.
Yeah, but when you started the season as a starter and you only play 7 minutes against Toledo, that's
for sure.
Pretty brutal.
What's going on with Fort? You guys, is it just not clicking yet? Do you think it's just kind of struggling to?
Where did he come from? Toledo?
Trey Fort, I can't remember.
That's Samford, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Samford, and I think it was Samford, Mississippi State before that. Yeah. So, I mean, he was supposed to be like a shooter, and he hasn't been shooting it as well as we expected him to. I mean,
it could be like
the stats right now. He's averaging less than 5 points per game, and I think we were expecting a lot more than that.
It feels like all these D2 guys don't get good until February. So I mean, that. Like Fiddler last year, Tyson his first year.
Yeah,
I don't think Tyson was D2, but you know what I mean.
he's shooting like 32% from the floor and 27% from 3-point range. So that's not at all what we had in mind for his impact on there. Even though it's not all about offense on the defensive end. I think he's a little more athletic than a lot of the guys that we have at that spot. But at the same time, you got to bring it on both ends of the floor to play for Izzo.
Definitely.
Body language in the second half of the Toledo game. I guess we can get to that, but that one was not making.
That second half was sloppy.
I
don't know if it was just we're up 30 and we just kind of took our foot off the gas, but that was not good.
Yeah, they've been having problems in the second half, like all the recent games. I mean, the Duke game, the Penn State game, even they made that run to go up. It was like 12, and then they let Penn State back in the game again after they kind of the same story as the first half. And then last night, I couldn't even put my finger on what it was. It was just something was off.
Missed layup again.
I mean, that was definitely one of them. I mean, they were making some over aggressive passes that didn't need to be made and turned into turnovers and that stuff too. So yeah, I mean, the Duke game, you put your finger on the zone defense changed a lot of things. Penn State, it was a lot of loose balls and a lot of second chances from their bigs getting to the ball. And then last night, I guess it was missed layups and poorly timed decisions and bad passes and that kind of stuff.
Carr was awful in stretches yesterday.
Yeah. Like you look at his box score and 14 points. I thought, you would think he played all right, but he didn't play great against Penn State. I feel like we just need a little more from him. To be a guy that can take over a game.
Yeah. He's kind of been more of that supplemental guy rather than the feature guy, and we kind of need him to step into that feature role a little more. I thought we'd be seeing him knock down a lot more threes the way he was shooting it at the end of last year.
Yeah.
And kind of get a lot more balanced play from him, but it's been sporadic, I guess would be the way to put it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so I mean, still wins are wins. Just some things to tighten up. As you start to look ahead. I mean, obviously the next couple of games, Oakland, Cornell. Don't expect us to be tested too much there, but
We're losing to Oakland this year.
Yeah. Then you travel to Nebraska, who is 11-0, ranked 15th, probably the best team they've had in a long time. And those Big Ten road games are no joke. That's going to be a serious matchup.
Yeah, could be top 10.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Possible top 10 when it rolls around.
Yep.
And we historically have had some tough games in Lincoln.
Yeah.
Even when they're not ranked.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Definitely some things to tighten up. And I mean, they'll have opportunities to do that. That Nebraska game is at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is it on a Tuesday?
Friday, January 2nd.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The one thing I'll say the last two games, Penn State 10 for 18 from 3, Toledo 10 for 23 from 3. So 56 and 48 or 56 and 43% respectively, which is pretty good. That's we like that. Compared to last year where for like every game we were like 5 for 24.
Yeah. And that was on a good night.
Yeah.
Who's everyone's favorite player so far this year?
Good question. I like Kohler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fears. I love Fears. I got to choose Fears though. He can do no wrong, but Kohler, they're neck and neck.
I mean, yeah, you guys took both of mine.
Fears is just a guy you are so happy he's on your team. Like if he was on some other Big Ten team, I would hate that guy.
Imagine if he was on Michigan. He would be in my Hunter Dickinson level. Like
yeah.
But dude, but he's the coolest guy ever.
You know, I'm kind of coming around on Divine Ugochukwu. I just love. First of all, I love calling him the intervention.
Yeah, that's great. That is a great nickname.
But he kind of just like, even though like he kind of sucks, like he just kind of plays okay though.
He actually like hasn't. He's been like good this year, which is or like. No, actually, he's
had a couple bad games and a couple of really good ones.
Yeah.
So,
he's good. It's so awesome.
yeah.
Oh, the intervention.